name, but it is absolutely not. Okay, this is the energy supplement from Just Move Supplements. That's right, it's damn near all gone, girl, and that's because I had to get that energy up so I can complete the workout, so I can give y'all this body, this transformation, get into it. Okay, and I'm done working out now, so that's why we're moving on to the protein shake. Oh yes, it's already in there, girl. It's already made right here. This is the mixture of the banana pudding, the chocolate cake, and the buttercream cupcake. And you really want to be fancy, you can go ahead and add that blueberry muffin if that's what you want to do, girl. But for me, it's these three right here. Okay, you put that with some almond milk, you mix it all up in honey. Okay, your muscles have gained life, new energy, agility. Get into it, okay? Just Move Supplements. Thank you very much. Hold up, Chief. Okay, don't forget about that TLC NutriBurst to get that multivitamin pocket, because we all need a little extra. And child, if you want that sea moss that go down smooth, don't come up rough, okay? Get into the TLC Nautica sea moss. Yes, get that from me. And child, if your stomach hurt and you need to move some things around so you can be free, okay, go ahead and get that ISO tea down below in the description box. Get it all from me. Come on in, come on in, come on in, not come on in, not come. Sorry, y'all know I'm weird, whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey y'all, I'm back. I didn't think I was gonna be. Hold up. Don't leave me, leave me, leave me. Don't go, don't go. Don't leave me, leave me, leave me. I love you so. Listen, girl, I was in here listening to Mary J. Blige. Okay. So let me tell y'all what happened. So when I got off the live earlier, they flagged it. Yeah, that's right, girl. They flagged it. So I made it private. And that's what I will continue to do. I'm no longer doing unlisted, because if you have a link, you can still get to it. And I want my money. I'm going to just keep it a buck with y'all. I want my money. So every time YouTube decides to flag me, as soon as I get off the live, the video will be private here on YouTube. Now, if you are a member of my website, you can go to the exclusive content under shows on my website, and the live will still be available to you there. Okay. So if this goes missing, I'm telling you right now where you could find it. Okay. On my website. Okay. I'm not doing it. You're going to pay me for my content. We're not going to do this what YouTube has been doing, where they've been flagging us for days and over how much money we're supposed to make on our videos. Like, it's disrespectful at this point. And they did it to P-Valley, which is why P-Valley disappeared until this morning. When it was green, it was then made available to everyone. Okay. Now, if you are a member, I told you, I posted that it was available on the website. Now that I am remembering to go live on several different platforms at several different times, it's still available to y'all on the website. Okay. So listen, yes, thank God that YouTube decided to play with me and snatch my channel last year and forced me to go ahead and build the website and get that done. So at least, when they decide to play these games, it's going to push y'all to my website. Okay. Whether y'all want to be there or not, girl, it's going to push you over there if you want to see the content, because this is just getting ridiculous at this point. Okay. And I appreciate y'all and I love y'all who roll with it, who pay for the content, who go to the website, who, all y'all that's, that support me no matter what. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. I've been trying to get back on the website, but it kicked me out because I never canceled it. Oh, that's weird. Y'all know sometimes glitches and issues happen, but y'all send me emails, bondy.brittany@gmail.com if y'all have any issues with the website. YouTube mentioned they don't want creators listing videos as unlisted. They will auto flag or remove the video. If they don't want us to list videos as unlisted, then they probably shouldn't make that as an option. Our videos, I mean, that has no bearing because our videos are public when they flag them. We usually, and they used to tell us to make them unlisted until they finish doing their checks. So I don't know where you heard that from. But last time I checked, and I do not stay up with all of the damn changes they make every damn month. I just don't have time. I'm just gonna do me and hope for the best, girl. I'm trying to get better about it, but ultimately, I'm going to make them private until YouTube corrects it, and then I'll make my money there. And outside of that, the video is available once again, BondyBlueShow.com. Okay, girl, we gonna talk about a few things. I'm supposed to be going to meet my homegirl for drinks in like 2 hours. So that's a great amount of time to come up here and shoot the shit with y'all, because I'm not gonna have time to do it tomorrow because I have got to build the show for Ooh Ladies First Panel. Y'all know season 4 of Ooh Ladies First Panel is back on and popping. We came back last week on Niecy's channel. Okay, it is me, Jamie, and Niecy. That's it. It's the thrice. Okay, because I listen. We see the comments. We see the messy shit y'all be trying to do, asking us every fucking live. Okay. Okay. Asking, look, because I curse. Okay. Because I curse. Asking us every live what didn't happen. Well, it's obvious what didn't happen. It's obvious what didn't happen, girl. It's the thrice of us. It's the 3 of us. It's going to be the 3 of us. We're not adding any more people. We like our situation. We like our energy. We are all really friends. Okay? So it works. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no beef. It ain't no issue. It ain't none of that. Okay? And I just wanted, since I was commenting on shit, because I know y'all like to do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it is messy. But like the way people, because I know, because I love, and thank y'all. I want to say thank you to my subscribers that know what's going on. So when these things happen and people post these comments in the chat, y'all will come and answer the question. Like last week when somebody asked where Jay Lee was, and somebody in the comments said on her own channel live right now. The fuck? Like, yeah, it's not beef, it's business. YouTube is a business. You know what I'm saying? Still wish her all the best. She doing good over there. I'm happy for her. But panels are tough. Panels take a lot of time, a lot of effort. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always, it's not always feasible when people really want to like focus on their own shit. It's not always feasible, especially if you have another job. You got other shit going on. It's not a big deal, y'all. It happens. Everybody's still cool. Okay? But I just wanted to say I noticed y'all be being messy. I noticed y'all be being messy. And it ain't nothing like that. Okay? It ain't nothing like that. Okay, listen. The bonbons will check y'all like the beehive. Okay? Yeah, nah, it ain't nothing like that. It ain't nothing like that. People be going through a lot, and being on a panel, y'all, take a lot of time. Like, it's a situation. So I understood, and I respect her decision to do her own thing. That's what she should do. That's what she should focus on if that's what feels good to her. Because I know if I didn't want to do this shit no more, I would expect for everybody to respect my decision. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's all love. Yes, it is. And we've done this already. Like, we've already done the panel thing where it may not have worked out the way we wanted it to, and we got to pull back. It happens, okay? But anyways, now that I have commented on that, it might have been you, it might not have been you, because we get them every single video. Every single video. Thank you for the super chat, Caitlin. Also, just got a job, so when that paycheck hit, I got you with cash app, subscription, membership, all that. Oh, thank you. I'm grateful that you feel I'm worthy of a little bit of piece of your paycheck, girl. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, P Valley is available to watch. I reposted it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess I'll have to post it again, child, because I guess y'all didn't see it. Hold up, let me go. Let me go repost P Valley in case y'all did not see it. I even put a little tease up on my TikTok and on my Instagram so people would see. Okay, in case you missed it. Okay. All right. Post it again on the page so everybody can see it. All right. But thank you so much for inquiring because I know y'all love the content. So thank you. All right. So let's go ahead. I love y'all back. It's 464, y'all. Almost in a room. We're about to start this shit. Make sure y'all like the video. Let these hoes know what's going on. Okay, I'm probably gonna get flagged. So if you want me to read your comment, super chat. Super chat. Okay, that's what we're gonna have to do today, girl, because they're probably gonna flag this. So know that when this video is over and it is flagged, if it goes private, you can find it on the website. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these things. Now, y'all know I have been talking about Chrisean and Blueface, but they have something going on every other day, girl. Every other day, they got something going on, and I don't have time for the toxicity of it all. I told y'all last time we talked about it. I don't even like y'all making these, weird ass comparisons to people who actually have talents and shit like that. I don't know what, who have actually put real hard work behind that shit before the drugs got to them. But I'm gonna just say this right here, I don't like it, and I get tired of talking about it, and more so I get tired of seeing it. But I am reminded that a lot of people need commentary on this type of ignorant shit, because if it's gonna be put out there, you need somebody to be anti this ignorant shit. And that's what I'm going to do. When I feel like it, girl, I'm going to get up here and I'm going to be anti this shit here. Okay. So let's go ahead and just start with the first post that I saved from Chrisean and Blueface. Yes, Chrisean lost me. She asked Blueface, is you still in her on live? Why this man say, yeah, that's my baby mama? What you mean? I would have started windmilling the out of him on camera. Let's listen.
What she want to do, regardless.
Shall wait. Can y'all hear it? Because I can't hear it. Hold up. I think I might have the wrong one in. Hold up. That might have been why. Yeah, I had the wrong one in.
Let me know. Yeah, that's my baby mama. What do you mean?
Thank you, Trudy.
There you go. Fucking that shit, okay? There you go talking your shit. Why your face look like that? What do you mean? I ain't no pussy for you. You acting like you didn't know this already, bro. You act like I didn't know this. What are you? Ain't nothing y'all saying. She gonna do what she wanna do, regardless. Are you fucking her or what? Let me know. Yeah, that's my baby mama. What do you mean? I'm saying it like that. There you go. Fucking that shit, okay? There you go talking your shit. Why your face look like that? What do you mean?
I'm sorry, y'all. That was hilarious. Hold up. So let me explain what's happening here. And then we'll move on to the next portion. Okay. So if you don't know, Chrisean and Blueface was a rapper that had like one good song. It was terrible. He does not rap on beat. I don't know why anybody's paying him to be a rapper. I don't know what he do with his life. But at some point, he had some type of like reality show situation where there was a whole bunch of girls living in a house. Chrisean was one of these girls. She has fought his mama, his sister. She has gotten her tooth fixed, took it out, and then put his face on it and then put it back in. And ever so often we see her take it out again. It is very problematic to all of us. Okay. Then he just got his baby mama pregnant for, I believe, the second time. She looks like she's a preference, meaning she doesn't look like a regular black girl. Like she looks like she's Latino or something like that. It doesn't matter because she's getting disrespected and messed over as well. The preferences get fucked up, too. But Chrisean is so weird with her obsession of this man. She obsesses. She wants him. It doesn't matter how badly he talks to her, how badly he treats her. He knocked her out. Like, he didn't knock her out, but he punched her and they fell on the ground. Okay. So she may not have been out like a light, slept through the flight, but the bitch was off on her feet. She was on the ground, out on the pavement. Okay. It was terrible. Okay. They was fighting each other in the streets, y'all. And of course, we want to have this stupid argument about whether men and women should be hitting each other when at the end of the day, they don't need to be together, period, if this is what the relationship looks like. And then you have ignorant people in the comments under these posts saying shit like, oh, if it's not like this, I don't want it. What are y'all talking about? Can y'all please stop like striving to be the lowest version of yourself? Can you please at some point in your life stop striving to be bottom dwelling creatures that are like just on the bottom of the motherfucking barrel with your mentality and your mindset? And girl, I'm not trying to judge everybody and shit on everybody because I am not perfect. I want to say that.
Brittany make mistakes too. Brittany is not perfect, but there is a level of praise to this shit that I can't get with, and that's where my problem lies. So let me read this super chat before we move on. Caitlin, thank you again, love. Did I miss you doing a call in the act? No, girl, you did not miss it. Shay was a whole Shay was a whole cheating pawpaw trapped in a stud body. I'm mad. I'm gonna go back and watch it, and then I'm gonna come to y'all with the bullshit. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. When that episode, when those last 2 episodes came out in basketball, I was just like, I don't care. I didn't care. I wasn't moved to watch it. I wasn't moved to review it. So I was like, fuck it. But I'm going to go back and watch Unfaithful, and then I'll come back to y'all with the bullshit. But because I was doing it in conjunction with Basketball Wives, child, it had me like, nope, done. I don't care. I don't even want to talk about it no more. But I'm going to go back just because you said that, okay? So let's continue on with the problematicness. Okay, where is the other post? Where did the other post go? As you can see, I have saved a few things, so we will be talking about some things. Here it is right here. You can't make this up. Okay, y'all love quoting Kevin Samuels, you weird mother. After 5 tattoos, getting into a brawl with his family, stealing his vehicle, assaulting each other in the streets. Okay, child. That's upsetting. Putting his face on her tooth. Endless public humiliation and tears. Endless public humiliation, y'all. That's the main thing, is how often she is publicly humiliated by him, with the camera in her face, crying in despair, and then later laughing and giggling because he's decided to give her 1 ounce of affection. And not even a fucking ounce, girl, teaspoon of affection. Okay, he done gave the bitch a teaspoon of affection, and she back on live after crying about how he ain't shit, talking about how much she loved him and she can't wait to be with him. And she so she did all of that, and he's finally made her the girlfriend. I say, so you mean to tell me on August 10th, 2020, that's when you became his girlfriend, bitch? After all of that, you became his girlfriend 7 days ago? 7 days ago. 7 days ago. So you did all of that, went through all of this, and just 7 days ago, he made you his girlfriend officially. As if that matters. What does being his girlfriend entail? What does that get you? Because I feel like you still gonna get cheated on, humiliated, slutted out, disrespected. You still gonna be crying on live. You still gonna be pulling that tooth in and out of your mouth. Like, you still gonna have the world feeling sad, aggravated, annoyed, like, about you. And also all of I was just about to say that all of the blogs that want to come out and post all of these stories about Chrisean being a great athlete, guess what? That would matter if she was still trying to do something. But the shit that she is using her athleticism for at this point, I don't even care. Like, can I tell y'all that the type of shit we watch her deal with on social media in this relationship makes me not care one bit about anything else that she may have going on positively, because it totally gets usurped, shadowed by the bullshit she got going on with him. And to me, that is a reflection of how he matters more to her than all of the other positive things she has going on in her life. I'm only going to care about what you care about, bitch, as it pertains to your life. I'm only going to care about what you're going to care about. If you're not going to put effort and work into promoting the good parts of your life and minimizing this foolishness, if you're really going to be out here on every fucking platform you can find, acting like a crackhead over a disrespectful, no nothing ass dude, I can't give a fuck about you running fast. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I wish I could, but I can't. Okay. If y'all want to get some liquid IV products, because right now I am drinking sparkling water with a liquid IV strawberry pack, bitch. It's delicious. I'm about to go drink on a Wednesday, and I drink on a Tuesday, and I'm gonna have to work out tomorrow. So, liquid IV gonna help me not be soaked up. Okay, y'all, I stick to my brown liquor as to not be hungover, but sometimes your body just be needing a little extra water after you've been doing all of that. Use my code for 25% off on liquid IV products. Okay.
Yes, girl, get you some liquid IV so you won't be thirsty like these two motherfuckers. Okay, they dehydrated as the fuck. They need some more vitamins, some more nutrients up in their situation. Okay, because this is thirst, desperation, sadness. Okay, get it off my screen, Jesus. What else we gonna talk about? So there I listen, there are interviews that I refuse to watch in their entirety because I just feel like I don't have time for this shit. But Orlando Brown's interviews are hilarious to me for a number of reasons, primarily because people think what he's saying, he's so serious, and I think he's being funny while simultaneously
He's trying too hard.
While simultaneously being a little high. Okay. I'ma just go ahead and say it. I'm hoping for the best with Orlando because Orlando has always been extremely funny and talented, since he was a child. You know what I'm saying? But Orlando has always been troubled. If you remember he always played the troubled child on the show. Do y'all remember that? He was always little CJ, needed to be adopted, needed Jamie to come down to the park because he had a gun in the backpack. Orlando was always into some shit when he was popping up on the show. Okay, he was always the bad little kid. He was a bad influence on Lil Richie. Okay? Just needed a family. Nigga needed a hug. Now listen, the reason why I say a little high is because if y'all remember how Orlando acted, like very over the top. Like he was always over the top, y'all. Like he was always over the top. So I don't know how much of what we are seeing from Orlando is drug use or Orlando's over the top child star personality. Okay. So that's why I say I'm not sure, but I'm hoping for the best. And also because the shit he says, if you're listening to what he's saying, I feel like he actually be saying some shit. So we're about to listen to 2 clips that I saved this week from Orlando Brown's interview. The shit is hilarious. Okay, let's listen.
It's a lot of people that try too hard, bro. That's how I feel. Like realistically, tell me how attractive it is for somebody to sit there and say that they eating out their cousin or they fucking their cousin and somebody else walk in and say, hey, you fucking your cousin. And nigga say, I don't care. Like, you're trying too hard, nigga. Like, number one, that's something you keep to your motherfucking self. You was fucking your cousin. You nasty ass nigga. Ain't nobody gonna want to fuck you after that. If I was a bitch, I wouldn't fuck that nigga if ever chick. I tell you the truth. Oh, nigga, you nasty. You drink piss and you fuck your cousins. This is...
It does seem so.
No, nigga, did you hear me? Nigga, you drink piss and you fuck your cousins. I just he trying too hard.
Okay. Okay. Do you see what I mean? He's not lying. That was all facts. Honestly, he had a more realistic understanding of Kevin Gates than I have seen most people have. People think Kevin Gates is the bee's knees, and I have no idea why. Although I was talking to my homegirl the other day, and she was telling me how she won't fuck Kevin. I said, why? So he can give you a bladder infection and invite you to join a cult? Because that's what it's given. Bladder infection, join my cult. Okay? So Orlando pointing that out is hilarious to me. Because everybody thinks Orlando is, less there than Kevin Gates. But honestly, I think it's the opposite, okay? Because to me, I feel like Orlando understands all of this shit. Everybody thinks no, I don't think he's unaware at all. I think Orlando understands how he looks. He understands how all of this shit looks. Kevin Gates is over there actually trying to convince y'all that he's starting up fucking engines and shit, car batteries with his hands. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? There's a different level of delusion going on here. Okay, let's move on. What's the other one that I wanted to listen? This one I didn't even hear, so we're gonna be listening to this together for the first time.
You know what I mean? I got in my Diddy mode. I'm sorry, I start licking my lip. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, Diddy, you gave me the oosh gosh goosh wash. You gave me the oosh gosh muaf.
the smooth smash.
What is happening? I'm so uncomfortable.
Yeah, son. I mean, you gave me the ooshka smoosh. I love it, yo. I love it. You gave me the ooshka smoosh.
And
you know what I mean? I got in my Diddy mode. I'm sorry. I started licking my lip. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yo, Diddy, you gave me the ooshka smoosh.
Okay. So everybody's gonna think, you know, oh, he high and he tripping out right now. Diddy is telling y'all, I mean, he's telling y'all that Diddy gave him head, gave him knowledge, gave him brain. Y'all think it sounds crazy. I literally have heard Diddy do that to people before. This is not the first time that I've heard that Diddy performed fellatio on another man. Like, that's not the first time I heard that. So this is what I'm saying. Everybody's acting like Orlando is out of his mind when Orlando is literally saying the realest shit. He also, what else did he say that I thought was real? When we talked about it, when he said he felt like Bow Wow had good pussy. He's telling y'all Bow Wow's gay. Like, he's secretly telling y'all Bow Wow's gay. Like, people aren't listening to what he's saying because they think he's crazy because of the way he, you know. But remember, Orlando was always very animated. You know, you just pair that with him looking like life has beat his ass. And, you know, listen, everybody ain't lying on Diddy. Oh my God. No, he absolutely says things. You just have to think about what he's saying and put it in context. But he didn't say multiple videos have come out and I have just been that. Oh yeah, when he called Soulja Boy Whitney Houston, you know what he mean when he said he being stupid. But when he says that, who, Whitney Houston? No, I ain't never had nobody. When he called Soulja Boy Whitney Houston, he was saying Soulja Boy is on cocaine hard. That's what that was. That was, he's on that cocaine hella hard. Okay? To me, allegedly. That's what that sounded like to me when he said it. This is all conjecture. But I feel like I'm not tripping. And I just wanted to draw the correlation for everybody because I thought it was funny. Okay? Just thought it was funny. That's all. Okay. I mean, he wasn't making us when he was on. Listen, they deleted Diddy videos on YouTube talking about he's sexy and delicious with a wig. Listen, Diddy absolutely gives me the guy that likes dressing up like women, you know, on the low. Like that's a pastime he enjoys. Okay. Okay, girl. Somebody went down. No, you know what? Let's go here first. Let's see. Because y'all love Nikki Natural. Y'all love Nikki Natural, and I don't understand why. Okay?
Don't bring me home a disease or outside baby. Men are not supposed to be with one woman. Y'all are kings. Y'all can be with multiple women. All of them women you are entertaining, make sure you make them happy. And we all can get along. One big family. I don't run no nigga down. Hey, baby. As long as I'm happy, she happy, we good. No babies, no disease. I ain't got to kill nobody. We good. I don't care. Just don't bring me home a disease or outside baby. Men are not supposed to be with one woman. Y'all are kings. Y'all can be with multiple women.
I'm going to stop you right there. So y'all, listen, maybe it's just me. But when I tell y'all I can go the rest of my life without hearing y'all refer to these as kings, I can go the rest of my life without ever hearing that correlation ever again. Now, these are words from a young woman who is quite beautiful, but has learned that her body and her sex is transactional. She obviously spends a lot of time with old married niggas and feels like I'm not about to emotionally get caught up on you. I would much rather take your little money, fuck you when you come by, and send you on your way. Very young women think like that, and very old women feel like that. So understand, most of us in between bitches may not understand what she's saying, but I don't totally disagree with her mindset, but I don't agree that men are kings, which is why they should be able to have sex with as many women as they want to, and then we should all just deal with it. No, I don't believe that.
Because if you believe that, then you need to understand that we as women are queens. And then we should be able to have however many nights we choose. If we're going to feel like that. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is Nikki Natural sounds like a lot of the girls that I grew up with when I was in my early 20s. They was out here fucking old married niggas for money. These old niggas come through, they can barely get it up. They take their little Cialis pill, you give them a good time, you get your $5,000 and you go on about your day. You don't say nothing. Listen, the only issue with this, y'all, is that there are a lot of young women that get caught up doing that, and they unintentionally commit themselves to these men because these men give them what they want. But by the time they get to the end of their life and they end up having nothing from it, or having moments where they need somebody. Yeah, girl, I say $5,000 because the girls I was around, that's how much they was getting in their mailboxes. I ain't just saying that's what the girls were telling me. I don't know, maybe it was a lie. I don't know. We were all down to the same job. But either way, you get it every once in a while, not all the time. You know what I'm saying? It should last you 2 months usually. Is kind of how they think about it, But anyway, what was I? Nikki Natural. Yes. Nikki Natural in this way of life, the girls who live this life, like it's not far-fetched, but what ends up happening and how you end up getting fucked up is that you get emotionally invested at some point, and a man will have his main woman and you will be one of the girls on the side, and then he'll get older, you'll get sick, or he'll get sick. Either way, you will not have the security of being in a relationship with another person that's going to have your back like that. You won't have that. So you're going to have to figure out your own shit. Okay? And a lot of women get caught up like that. Y'all, I'm literally thinking about a woman who was the side chick to a married man most of her young life. He paid her bills. He looked after her until the day she died. Really, like she was in the hospital. He sent her a few dollars. But she always seemed bitter. At some point, she lost her looks and was no longer, sexy or beautiful to anybody. That man was still with his wife. His wife looked better than her. Okay. His wife outlived them both. And then she was the one that was able to take what they had worked and earned throughout their life and have her a beautiful rest of her life. Do you hear me? So what I am saying is make your decisions for real, but understand how making your decisions will end up fucking you up in one way or another if you're not careful. Nikki Naturals of the world. But then I can give you a whole nother story about people that's older. People that's older and they you got your spouse, but ain't nothing going on in their households after 30 years. Ain't nothing going on. They just live together. So they get them a little person that they go and see during the day, and then they go home to their family. And everybody knows what's going on. And they just go about their business. That happens a lot too. So there are, there are situations where this is not always the wrong way, but it's about the reasoning behind it. It shouldn't happen just because the man wants it that way, in my opinion. Okay? You should always be out here making decisions for yourself and not for a man. And you damn sure shouldn't be thinking about yourself as somebody that's happy to be a part of a fucking harem. Because a lot of times when you are one of those girls, you don't get everything you need. And most of these niggas can't afford to upkeep all of y'all. And then when they upkeep all of y'all, eventually they're going to use what they do for you to control you because they don't want you to have anybody else. They want you to be readily available to them. And they can just come and holler at you whenever they feel like it, which is unfair. So yeah, go and play that game. Go and play that game, girl. Be careful. Let me know how it works out, okay? And if you don't want him to bring you back no STDs, you should wear a condom. You should get a condom. You should wear a condom. You should be in control of your own birth. That's how I feel. But that's just a little opinion from me, girl. That's just my opinion. Oh no, that's Mo. Thank you for the super chat. I'm gonna keep on and the same what happened to her. This not Amaretta. Oh, cause Amaretta old man in jail, ain't he?
Thank you, Tom Tim, for the super chat. I thought Nikki Natural was 22. She's 33. Girl, she looked like Joy in this picture. And 33 sound about right. That sound about right. But girl, we ain't gonna never get over the fact that you was out here fucking on Trick. Ew. Ew. It wasn't even 1999 Trick, bitch. 2015 Trick. Nobody wants 2017 Trick. Nobody wants 2019 Trick. Maybe 1999 Trick. 2000 Trick, maybe. 2003 tops. Okay? But right around 2005, it's no longer a thing. Hang it up. I keep telling y'all, he need to get a personality. Did y'all see this with Rick Ross? The feds fined Rick Ross and his family members over multiple Wingstop restaurant violations, including forcing employees to illegally pay for safety training, uniforms, background checks, and cash register shortages. Y'all, this is what the fuck we be talking about when we talk about how you ain't no better than the capitalist society that we live in that takes advantage of labor. Because see, this right here, this pisses me off. You're a millionaire. You have money from the entertainment industry. You use that money to open businesses in communities so that you can get a pat on the back for putting the money back in the community with your chicken wing eating ass, okay? Gristle chewing ass nigga. And you treat your employees who come and work for your business, you treat them like shit by doing this to them. Then people barely making any money as it is. And you find a way to cut so many corners and all you're going to get is a fine. I personally feel like you should have all your shit shut down. I don't think y'all should continue to be able to treat employees like this. Forcing employees to illegally pay for safety training, their uniforms, background checks, and cash register shortages. And you know that them people don't know that they're not supposed to do that. You know people don't know that because y'all get the teenagers and the ones that's in their early 20s and just need to get a job. It wasn't Rick's fault from what I heard. It's the people who own the franchise. I'm sorry. I thought he owned Wingstop franchises. Also, I'm not going to leave it up to it wasn't his fault. No. It's his fact over multiple Wingstop restaurant. Okay, no, just same restaurant, multiple violations. Okay, I was trying to make sure. All right, but yeah, I don't know, child, but they said feds fined Rick Ross and family members. Sounds like he was in charge to me. Okay, he's trash for that. But we talking about a motherfucker who thought putting Molly in women's drinks without their knowledge was cute in a song. Right. I've never eaten at Wingstop either. I don't. That's not what we have down here. We have Wing Shack. Okay. All right, let's move on. I just wanted to mention that. Let's see. Where is the pastor? Let's see. Where was the pastor talking crazy to everybody? Y'all know these pastors love talking crazy to everybody. I don't think I saved the first one. Let me see. Hold up.
Good evening.
Okay, hold up.
To you today. Are inexcusable. See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted because of how you've been honoring me.
It got
I'm
quiet.
not worth your McDonald's money. Come on. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money.
I'm tired of these pastors.
I ain't worth your St. John knit. Y'all can't afford it no how.
Oh.
I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton. I ain't worth your Prada. I'm not worth your Gucci.
Louis
Mother,
Gucci Prada.
oh, I'm saying this, and I promise you, Deacon, it's not with respect of want. I'm saying it because I want you to understand just what God is saying. I even found out that Movado, you can buy a Movado watch in Sam's.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
And y'all know I asked for one last year. Here it is the whole way in August. I still ain't got it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me kick down the door and talk to my cheap sons and daughters.
Let me tell y'all something. This is why I tell y'all that intention is everything, right? Intention is everything. But y'all can go straight to hell with this, okay? Y'all can go straight to hell with this. All of you pastors and all of you church members who blindly follow people because they screaming about Jesus, and years and years ago, white people gave your family Jesus to believe in, and so now that's what you believe in, and so now any old body can take their ass on a pulpit and convince you that you should be paying for their expensive lifestyle. Otherwise, you are broke, busted, and disgusted. Girl, the Lord said that you don't need to go in a church house. Okay, the Lord said that you lift up a rock and I am there. Okay, that's what the Lord said. The first time you make me feel like I'm supposed to be paying for you to get a motherfucking watch is when you let me know that you don't want your congregation. 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 You don't want them. You don't need them. My God, don't condone that. Let me tell you something. I feel like that's just like dirty plates, ma'am. Nobody's God should condone that. But I'm going to tell you. Yeah, it does. That's why. Girl. I mean, they used to pay. They used to pay for the forgiveness of sins. I'm going to let y'all go. Listen, you do not have to tell me, baby. I know all churches aren't like this. My Catholic church is not like this. The Methodist church that I frequent is not like this. Oh, I know he's made an apology video. Don't you see it? Don't you see it? We just haven't gotten to it yet, child, because I ain't ready. Okay. Thank you. Can you please sing Over My Heart by Yolanda? Need it. Oh, Claudette, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, you want me? I don't, girl. Maybe a little bit. Let me see. I'm not doing the whole song. Alone in a room. It's just me and you. I feel so lost. 'Cause I don't know what to do. Now what if I choose the wrong thing to do? I'm so afraid of disappointing you. So I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance, especially today when my life feels so cloudy, and guide me until I'm sure I open up my heart. Oh, yeah. All right, a little bit more. My hopes and dreams are fading fast. I'm all burned out, and I don't think my strength's gonna last. So I'm crying out to you. Oh, I know that you're the only one who is able to pull me through. So I know I need to talk to you and ask you for your guidance, especially today when my world seems so cloudy. Lord, guide me until I'm sure. Oh, I open up my heart to you. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go, but y'all asked, so I gave it. Okay. Just a little bit right quick. All right, let's get back to this.
My name is Carlton Funderburg. I'm the senior pastor of Church of the Well right here.
First of all, go to hell for the way you holding this microphone right now.
In Kansas City, Missouri. I want to take this moment to address the now viral video clip of me from a sermon given
Y'all pray for Claudette.
August the 7th, 2022. Though there is context behind the content of the clip, no context will suffice to explain the hurt.
Sir, there's no context. Y'all, we are in a recession. Things are increasingly costing more money. We are in a pandemic. Everybody is struggling in one respect or another. Everybody is making, like regular people, those of us that don't own Amazon, we're making less money. Just per the spending. We're not making as much as we were. Shit is not going as good as we had all hoped. So if you who depend on tithes are not getting what you thought you should get, it's because the people in your congregation are struggling right now. So to then get up on the pulpit and shame them for such things means you should not have a pulpit. But ain't nobody gonna take it from you. Thank you, Creative Diva, for the super chat. Needed that song. Thank you for sharing your beautiful voice with us. Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it, child. They used to tell me I couldn't sing. That's what they said. Vernita Salsa, thank you so much for the super chat. Beautiful voice, Bonnie. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for appreciating me because I ain't feel like singing, but she made me do it. All right, y'all. Let's press on. What else is he saying?
And anguish caused by my words. I've spoken to those I am accountable to and have received their correction and instruction. I have also privately apologized to our church, who has extended their love and support to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm privileged to do life with them.
Mm-hmm.
The video clip does not reflect my heart or my sentiments toward God's people, yet that's not discernible in the clip.
Not at all.
Therefore, I offer this sincere good evening. My name is Carlton Funderburg.
Not Carlton Funderburg.
No context could erase the words I used. I apologize to all who have been hurt, angered, or in any way damaged by my words. The zeal of any presentation must be tempered with love and respect, and that was not displayed. I apologize to the church at large for any undue scrutiny I have subjected you to. I apologize to every preacher and pastor who must stand up under the controversy that I have caused. To those who know and love me, thank you for your support. To those who now know me, because of this video clip, I regret that your first impression of me is one of anger, hate, and resentment. My actions and my words to you are inexcusable. I offer no justification or defense. That moment was mishandled and mismanaged. I deeply regret this moment, and I solicit your prayers and your forgiveness as we grow forward.
All right, I'm going to leave it right there and I'm going to stop. And I played it out because I really wanted to hear what he was saying, because I tell you all the time, I'll analyze based off the tone, the way people are talking. All of it is manipulative. The tone of the voice, the softness that you're speaking with, the way you're holding the microphone, the looking down, it's all giving acting. It's all giving, I am still manipulating you in this moment. Just as I was manipulating you in a way that was not beneficial to me before, I am now manipulating you in a way that is supposed to make you feel bad for me. But the truth of the matter is, if you can ever get on that pulpit and try to shame people for not providing you with the lifestyle that you would like, it means you should not be on the pulpit. I personally believe that most of y'all, like at the end of the day, being a preacher is being somebody that's charismatic and has the gift of gab, and also somebody that can read and understand, comprehend, and then repeat that. Okay, you know who else can do that? Politicians, teachers. Okay, honestly, artists. A lot of people can do that. You know what I'm saying? And it is manipulation, and it is scary because it is in such a sensitive space of your spirituality. So you're going to go to someone who will manipulate you in this way for help. Why? If he has the capacity to manipulate you in this way, he has the capacity to continue to manipulate you. Please stop. Get out of these abusive relationships with these churches. Okay.
And I'm not saying that all churches are like this. Y'all, I tell y'all all the time, I grew up Catholic, okay? The church that I went to growing up is absolutely still a good church because of the people that go there, because of the women and the men that have been there since I was a child and before, putting effort into that church. That church is Catholic, so it's run differently, okay? But either way, it matters who is at the pulpit of that church. It definitely matters. And because it is Catholic, it is not always up to the parishioners. But in this situation, the parishioners at my church, I feel like is what make it always feel like home, and what never makes it feel like some type of, get rich quick scheme the way a lot of these churches can seem. Okay. I've seen my church do good things in the neighborhood around it, like that type of shit. So I have a better understanding of, churches than most people understand, but also understand that my education in these schools, Lutheran and Catholic, as well as my education in college and university, led me to believe that as a whole, the whole system is on bullshit. And until you dismantle the system, it's always going to show up like this. It's always going to show up fake and about what's going on the outside instead of what's going on the inside. I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it here. The people are the ones that put the power in the religion. Understand that. The people are the ones that put the power in the religion. The religion has no power if people don't believe in it. Y'all don't want to deal with that. That's fine, but it's the truth. Okay? All right. So let's continue on. There's more to talk about. Girl, let's talk about Trey Songz. Let's talk about Trey Songz. Okay, so woman claims attorney offer her $200K to lie about Trey Songz SA case. Y'all, I feel like, I don't know if I believe this or not, because I feel like why would you have to lie when several women over the course of the past like 7 years or so have come out and said things about him. So it's annoying to me for us. An apology, he got y'all need to get back on Fever so I can get me an assistant and somebody to help me manage my social media, because it has not been easy to find somebody, and people have sent me inquiries before and I lost them. So if you sent me an inquiry before, like, please email me again. My email is like flooded, and that's a part of the problem. Anyway, back to this shit. So yeah, I feel like there are so many women and so many different stories about Trey Songz that there was no reason for anybody to pay anybody $200,000 to lie on him, unless they were doing it out of desperation because they were tired of him getting caught up. That feel like an episode of SVU, where I'm gonna pay somebody to lie so I can get the specifics, okay, done correctly. Because when this shit really be happening, it, a lot of the specifics of the facts of the case get lost in translation, because it's two people who, one is lying and the other one just went through a traumatic experience. You're not going to always get exactly what happened from either one of those people. Thank you, Summer Lauderdale, for the super chat. I tried being on time, but the job wouldn't let me be great. I don't want to restart, so I will once we're done. Okay, so if they flag me, it's going to only be on the website, Summer. Okay, so just know that. If you get, if it end up being flagged, which it may be already, I haven't checked. I'll check when I'm done, but it'll be available on the website for you to start over when you're ready. Thank you. So let's read what Lovely T put up on her Instagram. The attorney who filed the attorney who filed a $20 million sexual lawsuit against Trey Songz in February is accused of offering to bribe a witness to lie about the incident. The witness in the case dropped a bombshell accusation against Florida attorney Ariel Mitchell. The lawyer is accused of attempting to bribe a witness up to $200,000 to force a $1 million settlement for SA accusations against Trey Songz. Trey Songz has been the subject of several SA accusations at the time when Mitchell's lawsuit was filed, and some are still ongoing. In a twist that could see Mitchell disbarred or even imprisoned, a woman who is a witness in the case claims claims that she was approached by the attorney to lie that an assault took place. In return, she will be paid $200K once a settlement is agreed. The alleged victim, Jahara Jeffrey, sued Songz for SAing her at a 2017 New Year's Eve party in Miami, February 2022. Okay. Yeah, that was the most recent one that got thrown out. But that was just the most recent one, y'all. So for me, I just kind of feel like this doesn't change anything for me. This doesn't change anything for me. Is that the lawyer that was representing that girl that said Chris Brown? It may be, I don't know, but I feel like it was the same party. Okay, I don't know. But either way, like, it doesn't change anything to me. And I also feel like, how is $200,000 cannot be enough for the way a woman will be broken apart in the media and in public if she comes out to say someone has done something to her. Like, women get ate up when it's the truth. When it's the truth. So, like, when y'all say that people be lying, sometimes I wonder if they are, because I've seen way too many episodes of SVU where somebody recants their story and said they lied because they don't want to deal with what could happen if they continue to move forward. Initially, they would have been convinced that this was the best thing to do. And as they start having to tell their story over and over and over again and relive what happened to them over and over and over again, for some women, I can imagine you getting to a point where you're like, you know what? I'm going to just say it never happened because I am tired of having to go through this over and over again. And understand, you're going to have to say to the police, you're going to have to say, you know, you're going to get the kit at the hospital. They're going to send the police to talk to you again. You're going to have to talk to a lawyer. You're going to have to talk not only to the lawyer, but then you're going to have to get what diet by, you know what I'm saying, by opposing counsel that's going to rip you to shreds on stand and bring up every whole like thing you ever done on social media on a public stage in order to make this man who is disgusting not have to be punished for what he's done. So for me, this could be a lie. Like, I'm fully like believing that this is the case. But what I am going to say is that I don't feel any differently towards Trey Songz, period. Yeah, see, I'm not passing judgment off of this one case. That's the thing I'm explaining. I'm not passing judgment off of this one case. I'm passing judgment over the plethora of cases. As I just read in the caption that Lovely T put there, he has several other cases still pending now. Everybody can't be a liar. But you know what? Let's just see. Let's just see what the news story says. Okay, let's go to TMZ. Okay. Trey Songz has an ally in his corner when it comes to claims of SA against him. A woman testified an attorney for Songz' alleged victim offered her up to $200K to change her story and make Trey the bad guy, a claim the attorney denies. If you haven't followed along, Trey's in the middle of SA assault lawsuit filed by a woman named Johanna Jeffries, who says he violated her at a 2017 New Year's Eve party in Miami. We've obtained a transcript from a recent court hearing in the case where a woman named Mariah Thalen testified she met with Jeffrey's attorney, Ariel Mitchell, in April 2021 at a bar in Miami. Thalen says Mitchell smelled like weed during the meeting and was carrying a gun. I mean, do you want me to say I feel like what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? But I'm going to let it go. According to the transcripts, Thalen, who was with Jeffries the night of Trey's alleged assault, says Mitchell offered to pay between $100 to $200K if she lied to say she witnessed Trey S.A. Jeffries and claimed that Trey assaulted her too. Mitchell alleged that she was trying to paint Trey as the next child. How you going to paint somebody as the next Robert Kelly when this is only one case? Can you explain? Can you explain how one case can make somebody seem like the serial grape juicer that R. Kelly is? That has happened over the course of 3 decades. Please explain to me. No, we've already been saying that. We've already been saying that. Okay? Anyway. Where was I? Thalen says Mitchell's plan was to take her allegations to Trey's team in hopes of coming to a monetary settlement, and her lies would help to make that amount larger. Again, this according to the transcript. Thalen claimed she turned down the offer, saying she wouldn't have lied for even $10 million, and reported the meeting to Trey's legal team a short time later. Mitchell denies the claims, telling us, "We're highly confident and certain the court will find the witness committed perjury. Parties are still waiting for the judge's further instructions on how to proceed, given the witness's inconsistent testimony during the hearing." Mitchell's partner, George Vraybeck, withdrew from the case, stating there were multiple grounds of withdrawal that existed under the Florida rule for professional conduct. But Mitchell says that's only because he will be representing me against the parties involved in this disgraceful motion brought by Trey Songz and his representatives. Interestingly enough, both Ariel and George withdrew from a case where they represented a woman who accused Chris Brown of grape juice and sued for $20 million. Both dropped out shortly after Chris posted a series of texts and voicemails from the woman, making it seem as if they were friendly. Ariel told us she withdrew because she was not aware of the messages. And I would just like to say those messages mean nothing. Have you people never seen SVU? But I'm gonna let it go. Okay? They met in Miami, but it's still not a surprise to smell like weed in Miami. So I feel like they were trying to paint a picture there. Like, oh, he's not reputable, and that's why he was coming to me with this. Okay? So I'm gonna just say it like this. Fine, you guys. He wasn't guilty this time. He wasn't guilty this time. But there are a whole bunch of other cases that have settled out of court. There are cases that are still pending. So again, this is one situation where we find out that it is very possible that the lawyer is in cahoots to try to make him out to seem like he's worse than. There is, obviously a story here. There can be some truth to this. I'm not saying it's not true, but what I am saying is I'm not going to be quick to believe it based off of the fact he has other cases pending, other cases that have happened in the past. Even Criminal Minds would decrypt the case. Okay. So yeah, I just kind of feel like if a person is aggressive, if a person is a certain way, that's how they are. And we're not going to act like that's not how they are just because there are women out here that are looking to exploit that fact, or people, period, that are willing to exploit that fact. Okay? So everybody calm down. I'm not saying he's guilty of this one. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that where there's smoke, there's fire. And you're never going to catch me saying that, well, girl, I don't know, when it's been several stories like this. I have reported several stories to y'all about Trey Songz to the point that I can't even remember all of them. So yeah, nah, I'm okay with feeling like girls shouldn't be running to be around Trey Songz. Yeah, I'm okay with putting that out there. I'm okay with you noticing patterns and feeling like it ain't safe. Okay? He ain't safe. He ain't safe. And that's just how I feel. Let's move on. What else is there to talk about? Girl, let's talk about Ariane.
You can tell when someone's energy is they're agitated or they're moving around, and he wasn't focused, and he was saying things, and I was just like, yo, what's good?
We find out that what triggered him, what agitated him,
speaking of not feeling
was that
safe,
Boog wore a t-shirt that said, "I don't feel safe." That was clearly a reference to what Raz had said in New York.
Razby is officially off the tour. I don't feel safe. I don't feel safe because I feel like Chris Stokes is around.
I wasn't really picking up that Boog was fucking with his head like that. Why the fuck would you wear the shirt? You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that?
Hey, get this shit together, man. Y'all don't. Yeah. Some people don't know.
We love you, okay?
I know y'all do.
We love you.
I know y'all do, though.
Okay. So I feel like it's funny because it looks like Omarion is trying to make it seem as if he's not like the worst nigga in this whole situation. But this is the caption. Mental health is not a destination, but rather a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. Just because no one else can heal or do your work for you doesn't mean you can, should, or need to do it alone. In my new book, Unbothered, The Power of Choosing Joy, this nigga is full of shit, I share some personal tools that have helped me stay balanced in challenging moments. It's amazing how some people find it so easy to twist and turn a story to shed a negative light on others just to play victim. The truth always comes out in the end. No matter how hard everyone tries to hide it, lies are just a temporary delay to the inevitable. So yeah, I think basically what he's saying is J Boog ain't shit too. It ain't just me. That's what it feel like to me. Okay. So let me see. Because I believe there was another post that I saved. I don't know. There was something else I can't remember. I don't know. Either way, I know that they have this like documentary going on. And girl, I just could care less. I would. Oh, here it is. That's what I want to talk about. Okay, here we go.
Like, I'm hitting this nigga up, no response. Reading red in the DM, no response. Like, damn, bro, what's up?
He didn't let you on
I'm
red.
going on the next season talking about the group, putting the shit back together. I had a conversation with April on that season.
Well, hold on, you said on the DM?
Yes.
Wait,
because I don't have the nigga number.
Nah, y'all front, man.
No cap.
You're taking it too far.
Bro, it's always been like this. Like,
nah, it's like
the dude comes back.
Okay, let me answer this. I don't think there is anything wrong with Omarion sharing this or doing a documentary about what they've been through. However, it's exploitive because there were so many times when Raz B was screaming for help and for somebody to back him up. And I can't remember Omarion giving a fuck any of those times. I just can't. And so it makes me feel like for you now to feign as if you care about this man, it seems that you're doing it more out of a want and need for us all to see you as less fucked up. Okay? Like that's what it seems like. It seems like the verses made you look bad. And, you know, I'm sure this documentary was already going on, but it absolutely makes me feel like you always had the intention to showcase yourself as someone who is above the foolishness, when in all actuality, you are very much a part and involved in said foolishness. So be clear. There's nothing wrong with Omarion sharing what they went through. But you have to ask yourself why someone does something when they have spent a lot of time acting as if Raz B was crazy. He spent a lot of time ignoring what was going on with Raz B. Raz B was in fucking Tokyo screaming to the top of his lungs on the internet for years before social media was even a thing. I remember this man being on the internet on MySpace and shit, talking about what had happened. I remember this. And never did any other person in the group back him up or validate what he said. And so now to use it to make Boog seem like he on bullshit, it's like, well, if you knew that Raz had a reason to feel away, that means you're saying that you know Chris Stokes did something. And if that's the case, can you explain to me why you never backed him up? Not at any point before now? Before you have now fucked up your unbothered moniker? That's why I hope I explained it. All right, let's continue.
Got a group chat.
The dude comes
B2K
back.
B2K group chat.
So literally, I hadn't talked to him from that time till one day I was at April crib. Before the tour even came about conversation, and he was coming to drop off his kids, and he seen me sitting on the couch. And I was like, what's up? And he just turned and walked away. Tried to have a conversation with him then.
I'm good. Come on. If an average dude is going over to drop off his kids and he see his group member chilling on the couch eating Cheerios.
Oh, wow.
What's up? Like, I'm hitting this nigga up.
Okay, so this is no surprise. So Fizz was basically saying how Omarion would pay them dust. If you remember watching the first season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, in general, that's what it was. Omarion paid everybody dust, even though they were trying to get the group back together. It wasn't until the Millennium Tour came back around and Omarion needed the funds, and everybody needed the funds, that he decided to answer those phone calls. But in all honesty, I feel like Fizz is constantly triggered by the fact that he feels like the love that they had wasn't real. And at some point, it was real for him. But I want you to understand, you fuck son old lady. It don't even matter at this point. And I'm not, and listen, I don't believe in ownership or none of that shit. Like in real life, I don't believe in none of that shit. You don't own her. She don't own you. People can do whatever they want to do once they move on from a relationship. But what you need to understand is once you decide to play in your group mate's baby mama's vagina, understand he's gonna forever view you in a certain way thereafter. He's always gonna have an issue with you. He's always gonna look for ways to fuck over you if he can. He's never like, and even before then, it was because people had put Omarion on a pedestal, and he wanted to stay there. And honestly, Fizz, you act broke, you act desperate, you act dusty. So Omarion would feel like that energy was beneath him. It makes Omarion an asshole. But we saw that from the very beginning. None of this is surprising. The only thing is, you're the reason why we forgot that Omarion was an asshole. You and April are the only reason why Omarion was given an opportunity to regain his star status as it pertains to how the public viewed him. People didn't give a fuck. But when you decided to fuck April on national television and Omarion became unbothered the way he was supposed to be and shit, it left a perfect opening for him to come back and seem like he was better than he really was. If you wouldn't have done that, he probably wouldn't have been able to rebrand himself the way he did. He was like, he wrote a whole book, Fizz, off the fact that he remained publicly unbothered to your ratchetry. So I don't want to hear anything from you, Fizz. I don't. Because to me, I feel like you're just as fucking problematic, just like Bug is, just like Raz can be, because Raz is abusive to the women he's in relationships with. Yes, you were SA'd as a child probably, but you also abused the women you're in relationships with. All of y'all are fucked up. Everybody needs a Yanla. Everybody needs a Yanla. Get her right now down to the B2K, okay? Because they need help, all of them, and they need individual therapy. But anyway, y'all, we're about to move on. Do me a favor, like the video. All right, y'all, I'm back. Lyric just came home, child. All right, so let's go here, and then we'll talk about Martell and Ariane, because I know y'all want me to talk about that so motherfucking bad. Even though I feel like I'm tired of talking about them, they tired as fuck to me. But I know y'all care, so we gonna talk. But let's go ahead and click on this one.
Watch whole thing.
Why don't the women want to cook and clean for the men anymore?
Because they're tired, bro. They have to go to work every day. That's not hard.
They're tired?
Yeah, they got to go to work every day, just like you.
What are they tired of?
Of working. It's not hard. I mean, that shouldn't even be like, I don't even understand the question. Like, they're tired. Aren't you tired when you get home from work?
Short circuit.
They're working every day, so they're tired. That's why I don't want to cook or clean.
Yeah. You think I want to work 8 hours and then come home and then cook and clean? I mean, I do it because I have to. I have 5 children. But yeah, I mean,
do you have a woman right now?
What's that?
Do you have a woman right now?
I've been married since I've been married for over 20 years.
Okay. Does your wife work?
Yeah, absolutely.
What are the roles in a marriage?
What are you talking about, roles? Everybody does what they have to do.
Oh,
okay. What do you do? What does she do?
For a living?
No, in the house for the marriage. What do you guys do? What are your roles?
Role? I don't understand the question. She does what needs to be done that day if she has time to do it, and if she doesn't, I do it. I do what needs to be done that day, and if I don't have time to do it, she does it.
Oh my
roles,
God!
I don't know what
how do you not know what roles are in a marriage? You're married for 20 years. You guys don't have any roles?
Exist because those don't exist. Like, I'm not white. I'm not a white Christian man. I don't.
What are you talking about? I'm not white. What does that have to do with anything?
Oh, because you're trying to live up to like some white supremacist ideal of the
what are you
nuclear
talking
family.
about?
I don't subscribe.
Nobody
to
said
that.
nothing about no supremacy.
No, you don't understand.
Teamwork makes the dream work, friend. We a team. Ain't no roles.
What do you mean there ain't no roles?
Look at him. He's so stupid.
It's not that hard to understand. You said, why do women not want to cook and clean? They're tired. They have to go to work.
Okay.
I answered that question.
Okay.
You said, what are your roles? I said, we're a team.
If there's something that needs to be built in the house, who builds it? You or your wife?
Depends on what it is.
What do you mean depends on what it is?
It means
like if it's a toy for the kids, you know what I'm saying? My wife's better at putting stickers on, so she builds it. But if we're talking about
that's not building nothing, man.
Yes, it is.
I mean, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Stickers on something, you've lost it.
No, you've lost it, nigga. Because in real life, you niggas ain't building shit. What are you talking about? I only know a few niggas that know how to actually build some shit. Most dudes, they don't know how to build anything. They didn't do shop when we were in high school anymore. Like, they weren't doing that shit when we was in school. They stopped doing that shit when our mamas and them got out of school. You gonna sit up here talking about who's building things. Nigga, do you know how many women... Huh? You had shop? Y'all had shop on the West Bank because y'all had better schools than us. Our schools took all that out. The New Orleans schools took all those things out. I also went to all girls school, but they still didn't have home ec and all of that. They weren't teaching us how to cook. Like, bitch, this New Orleans, that's something your mama need to teach you. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's get back to it. But I'm just saying, like, babe, at the end of the day, like, you learn how to build shit. But when was the last time you built anything around here? That's what I'm saying. Like, there's nothing like, oh, who's building things? Nobody's building it. Like, we're gonna buy it.
You buy it, I gotta build it.
No, yeah, but that's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. What I mean is that, like, I know women that put shit together better than men. That's not our makeup. I'm not good at that shit. Like, you better at that than I am. But that's not because you a man. That's just because you're better at it. Because Miss Vaughn TV, the one that be putting everything together in her house, she might call her daddy over there to do some electrician work. But I didn't watch Miss Vaughn TV renovate a whole fucking closet on time lapse. So I just kind of feel like it depends on the person.
She bought that closet.
No, babe, what you talking about? Miss Vaughn painted, redid the shelving, and it was like caulking and all, you know, putting up the borders and all of that shit. Took everything that was in there out because it was just like one of them regular.
Daddy do that.
But yeah, she know how to do it though. I know my daddy know how to do it. But that's how she know. But that's still a woman being the one in her household with her husband, being more likely to build something because that's what she's good at. I'm at home all day and I'm still not building shit up in here. I ain't building. What am I building? I don't like doing that. Why would I do that? I don't like reading instructions. I can't see. Like, them instructions be small. You know how many there's so many reasons why I'm not the builder. And it don't have nothing to do with the fact that I'm a woman. Because when it's time to carry some heavy shit in and out this house, who you calling? Me. We may have to call Josh every now and again. But for the most part, when me and you are picking up heavy shit around here, we want to talk about what men do and all of that. Me and you both be in here. You be on one end, I be on the other. Nigga, you twice my size. You better be stronger than me. But at the same time, you could be with a bitch that can't do none of that, can't pick up nothing. Oh my God, my nail. And then what you gonna do? You have to wait for Josh to finish working today? No. Like I said, it's about the person. She made her daughter's room. Yeah, I have to watch the video. I saw her post it on Instagram, but I have to watch the whole video. My audio going in and out. I don't know why I'm not getting any issues with my bars. I'm sorry. I had my dad assembling all IKEA orders. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm not saying that people don't live up to standards, but their household doesn't. In most households, niggas is not out here building sheds, is what I mean. Like, you're not going to renovate an entire room by yourself, Lyric. Like, you're not going to do that. Like, for what? If you knew how, but you don't. Didn't I just say niggas don't know how to do none of this shit?
You're saying that more times out of 10, and you know how to do shit. Like Miss Vaughn is one in a million.
She's not one in a million. There are a lot of women that know how to do those things. You just don't know them because when women get around you, they're gonna let your big ass do the shit. Hello? Your mama. What are you talking about?
My mama ain't caulking nothing.
No, but your mama do a lot of shit that my mama wouldn't have done physically. Cutting down trees and shit. You want to talk about caulking? Your mama cutting down some trees. Talk about caulking. Caulking is easy. Your mama out there in her one-piece tights, okay? With her bandit wig on, looking snatched, cutting down trees, okay? Don't play with my mother-in-law. But I'm just saying, I don't even know why he arguing with me about this. Because he know, like, at the end of the day, like, if you can fix it, great. But a lot of times we gonna hire somebody to do this big shit. Ain't nobody about to be out here doing all of that. I ain't got time for that. And I also don't have time to wait for you to do it in between working. Okay, we gonna hire somebody. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. My husband can build, I can put together, I can work with tools. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Okay. Me and my mom built out entertainment center, bunk beds. Exactly. Didn't I just tell him that there are so many women that know how to do these things? But if you got a man that's 6'3", 250 pounds standing in front of you, you gonna do it or you gonna tell him to do it? Come on now, get out of my face. Yeah. Do you cook gumbo? No, babe. When was you have never cooked gumbo in this house? He's sitting up here shaking his head, y'all. I want to curse him out. This nigga in his you have never cooked gumbo. I feel like one time I had to cook the gumbo because you had to work. I don't remember. First of all, that's a lie.
Oh, was it Tristan? It was something.
You have never cooked gumbo. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It was something else, but it was not gumbo. What I mean when I say that, no, but what I mean when you can, but you don't. See what I mean? See what I mean? You could do it, but you don't because you know you want me to do it. So I do it just like, and I don't mind because I like cooking. That's not a big thing for me, but he cooks sometimes too. I don't like making tacos. Lyric is going to make tacos. I don't like making tacos. I don't. I don't even like, I can, but why? I have you. Do you see how that works? Do you see how that works?
Technically, yeah. Because I'm all around, you can cook more. I'm just a better cook. I just don't cook.
You are not a better cook. Child, right, let me get back to this. Because he full of shit. He know he's not a better cook. I'm gonna tell you, he is like, okay, we are literally like my parents with this. My mom knew how and did cook the simplest shit the best. Fried shrimp, fried chicken. That's what she was gonna cook. Everything else, militant, oyster dressing, any type of soup that was made, any type of thing my dad, when I do shrimp clement choke, all of that shit, like my dad would cook roast, macaroni and cheese, like, my dad would make the spaghettis with the weenies in it. My daddy cooked at least 2 or 3 times a week. Yes, because my mama liked it with weenies and he liked making meatballs, so he would just make them with both in it. So that's why I make them with both in it now. Okay, but when I say all of that, I say that my dad did all of the major cooking and my mama did her little yang yang yang, and she was really good at her little yang yang yang. But she was not tasked with doing the militant. She was gonna help, but she wasn't tasked with doing the militant. She was gonna help. She was gonna peel shrimp maybe if I wasn't there. So when I say it's the rolls, you're gonna do your little tacos, burgers. Well, yeah. But when you gonna cook a pot of beans? When you?
I feel like.
I'm just saying.
I feel like if I did do it, we know who's
Don't do it, because it's feeling like a cook-off. Shut up. Don't do it, because it's feeling like a cook-off. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's continue with listening to this stupid-ass man act like he's short-circuiting because he don't understand the concept of people doing what they good at and what they can do and what they want to do sometimes in the moment versus doing something just because they have the genitals for the job. The genitals ain't got shit to do with this job.
It's still a task. But my wife's an interior designer, so she can build anything.
Oh, he hung up. He ain't
I
like
ain't got
that.
time for no foolishness.
Why you didn't like that? Why you hung up? The man said, my wife can build anything. She's an interior designer. And this nigga hung up the phone.
He gone.
You gone. You mad because you couldn't use that man to prove your stupid fucking point about roles, which are a societal construct, which means it's not real if you don't believe in it. Your shit is a social construct. Okay? You're angry. You're mad because the man that you were trying to use to prove your stupid ass point basically dressed your shit down and told you that your feelings about gender roles are a societal construct. It's not real. Meaning that if a person chooses not to play a part in it, if a person chooses not to live their life in that manner, in that way, it's not real to them. So you sitting on camera, short circling, like, sir, do better. I can't stand when y'all create these channels so y'all can get up here and push dumb shit. I hate it. It annoys me. I can't stand it. Stop pushing stupid shit to people. Okay, speaking of people pushing stupid shit to people, where's the Chanel girl that I don't like? Before we get to this last topic, we're gonna get to Martell and them last, but I want to talk because this girl be working on my nerves. And then I found out this week I'm not the only one who can't stand the way she constantly talks in her videos and how it make our ass itch for her to talk like this in all of the videos. Where is it? Where is it? Don't use sex as a weapon in your relationship. And it's because a man experiences you at 400 times more the rate than you do him. So that means, there it is.
Never use sex as a weapon against your husband. And have sex often is probably some of the most extraordinary advice I never got. As a working mom, we get tired, exhausted, overwhelmed. But it is dangerous to neglect our husband's needs. And I'll explain to you why. Sex is such a huge part of a man's identity. It's the way he emotionally bonds with us. And it's crazy because God wired his body this way.
God wired his body that way? So what was God thinking when she gave us a clit? That maybe we were supposed to have more than one person on us at a time? Like, make it make sense. like what? Like, I'm sorry. I say that because her saying that his body is wired a certain way is just as dumb as me saying that God intended for women to be able to have sex with multiple people at one time because she has a clitoris, meaning she has more than one thing to play with at a time. See what I'm saying? Let's continue.
When a man experiences an orgasm, his body releases the bonding hormone, oxytocin, in such extraordinary amounts. Women experience it as well, but men do 400% times more. And so that skin-to-skin contact mixed with an orgasm creates deep connection.
Does it create deep connection? Because it seems like a lot of niggas are out here saying that they can go and get this same deep connection from any and everybody. And not only do they want to have it with any and everybody, but they want to have it with as many women as they possibly can. So explain to me how you giving a man sex whenever he wants it, even though you're tired or don't feel like it, is a duty. Explain to me why it doesn't make him not cheat. Why?
And I never just want to be a great mom. I never just want to be killing it in the workplace. But I desired for my husband to find me to be a good lover, look forward to coming home to me. And through difficult conversations, because I was never taught this kind of stuff.
I really want to know. I really want to know. Which of you out there doesn't want your husband to be happy to see you when he gets home? Because I'm trying to figure out, she's talking about herself as if she's the only one that ever wants her husband. Like, this is such a unique thing for me. Wait, because a lot of women aren't like this. A lot of women don't want for their man to be happy when he comes home to them. A lot of women don't want their man to sexually desire them and think they're a good lover. A lot of women don't even care about that. Girl, what fucking planet? Girl, on what planet?
I had to learn how to not look at sex as a chore or another responsibility on my to-do list, but enjoy my husband feeling respected and honored and wanted. Imagine if one day our husband came home and said, I don't feel like having sex with you. We would be massively offended and hurt.
So if you're going to act like men and women aren't the same, then you need to understand that they want it more than we do a lot of the time because of the way they respond sexually. It's very mechanical for men. It's very emotional and mental for women. So if we're going to point out the differences between men and women, the way you so eloquently and wrongly do as it pertains to oxytocin, which was a lie, because women have way more oxytocin. Usually their levels of oxytocin are much higher than men's. Okay. And from what I understand, men also disseminate the oxytocin way faster, which is why they don't have such deep bonds with women the way women will get with them when a dick has touched her heart. Okay. So that's the first lie you're telling with that bullshit. Okay. Oh my God. Let's continue. What else did she say? Oh yeah, it'll be hurt. They'll be so hurt. They'll be so hurt. You know who else will be hurt? My vagina. My vagina will be hurt if somebody penetrates it and I am not in the mood. So what about my vagina? Huh? Does my vagina not matter? Does the vagina and the situation not matter at all? What if in the mental, she can't get the girl to open up like a flower? She can't get the girl to open up like a flower. She can't make it happen right now. She has something on her mind. Maybe her stomach hurts. Maybe she has cramps. Maybe her ass hurts. Okay, maybe she's constipated. Having sex when you're constipated is really uncomfortable. Who knows why? But it is so bothersome to me for there to be women out here telling other women to do dumbass shit for men. Like ignore their bodies. And don't get me wrong, y'all. There's some partial truth in this because it is a lesson I learned in my marriage to have sex even when you don't feel like it sometimes. But that's more so of I'm lazy and I don't feel like moving. And so you like, stop being lazy, bitch. Go have sex. And then that happens. But I'm not having sex if my head hurts, if I'm not in the mood and I really don't want to. But if I can get myself in the mood, I'm going to do it. It makes us both feel better. So I'm going to do it. But that's not always the case. He doesn't always want to have sex. Sometimes that nigga sleep. And I want to let him sleep because he's been at work for like 10 hours. Okay. Weird ass shit. Thank you, Abby, for the super chat. I haven't caught a live in a minute, so I'm sending love your way. Thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Oh no, that's Mo. Thank you for another super chat, boo. I can't take her serious. She stay lying. I know she doesn't even follow her own advice. She's so disingenuous. It's giving that. It's giving that with the articulation. And that's probably why she annoys me so. But they posted this several times. So I wanted to,
And so men need sex. It's how they came from the factory.
So men need sex. Women need sex too. And not only do women need sex, women need good sex, and that's the problem. You men don't actually require good sex. All you require is a warm hole in somebody that can get that thing up, and usually that's not hard. Pun intended. It's not hard. Women, on the other hand, you got to do something in order to get, you know what I'm saying, shit juiced up and ready to go. And that's the problem. Y'all don't want to put in any work. You just want to have sex with somebody so you can scratch your itch, instead of sex being about both of you and both of you feeling good and both of you climaxing. It's very coming off like sex should be about a man and satisfying his needs, instead of sex being enjoyable to me and then by product him getting his needs met as well. I am not a believer in having sex with people because it makes them feel good. That's stupid. God gave me a vagina. Me. That means sex is supposed to be pleasurable for me. He gave me a whole clitoris that is for nothing else but for me to feel good. If we're going to use what the Lord did. He gave me a whole clit. And guess what? Guess what? It's for pleasure only. It don't do nothing else but provide pleasure. So make me understand. How is it the men that have the one thing are more sexual than the women that have two of the things? Don't make no damn sense. Stop using God for shit that don't make sense. Stop it. Okay? You want to use God for something? Make it make motherfucking sense. That didn't make no sense. All right? Now let's go ahead and talk about Ariane and Martell. Girl, we told y'all when the charade shit came out, it was only gonna be a matter of time. Okay, it was only gonna be a matter of time before Ariane came out and disrupted some shit. Okay. Nobody. What was that on? What was that? Real Housewives? Anyway, y'all. So let's talk about it. Ariane posted these emails from Martell. Okay. To Martell, because she wanted everybody to know what was going on and how he ain't shit. As if we would be surprised. As if we did not know. Girl, we told you that he wasn't shit, and all you could talk about was how Mel wasn't shit. So I don't really, I don't really be caring like that. I don't. But you know what? I was going to come to y'all and read y'all this shit, and then we going to see Martell's response, and then I'm going to get off of here. Okay? So fuck with me or don't fuck with me. Like the video. Okay? Hey there. This is Martell to Ariane. You told me you grew up, shaking my head. I feel so bad for you. My heart hurts. Best of luck. I want to say, Martell, the whole energy of this is condescending. So I want to say on her behalf, boy, fuck you, shaking my head. Nigga, I'm shaking my head at you. You can't have disgust at nobody. And that's where it goes back to him treating her like she was a peasant. Right? That's where it goes back to him treating her like she's a peasant. Right? Girl, fuck him. Anyway, look, that's exactly what she said. She said, fuck you, Martell Hope. You made me like this. It took 2 seasons of you discussing me every episode to make her famous. And she left you to even say something. I don't even know. She left you to even say something. I don't know what she meant by that, but that was stupid. I was so dumb. I hope your 3 daughters never run into a man like you and loyal to you. You've been using me. My heart hurts for you. And you still don't get it. You could have moved on like Maya, okay? And kept it real. But you lied about it. Stop placing blame on me. That should say Mel. That shouldn't say me. It should say Mel. Because you was playing along with this bullshit that he on when y'all was placing all the blame on Melody. But I digress. I was loyal to you. You went and got an old bitch. Best of luck to you, girl. You'll really be mad when a nigga dates somebody their age or closer to their age. You're going to get old eventually, Ariane. If you keep living, the thing most people want to do, you're going to get older. Do you not understand that? Like, y'all know I love calling somebody old. But I also call my own self old. Like, I'll be like, I'm an old hoe. Like, I'll say stuff like that, but, you know, and then I'll refer to other women who are older than me as older hoes. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, jokes. Okay. It's just funny in my head when I say it. Okay. But it annoys me. Oh, girl, Cynthia G's head will spin if she sees this clip. It's giving a pick-me version of Ian. Thank you, Anthony, for the super chat. Child, it's so sad the way they be. But back to Ariane, child. Ariane, like, please stop with the obsession of feeling like you better than a woman because you haven't been here as long. Like, stop it, girl. Stop it, okay? Anyway, she said, still a narcissist manipulator trying to make this my fault. Bye. Don't email me unless it's about Knox. We have nothing to talk about. Okay. My closure was seeing you on blogs. Wait, hold up. Seeing you, something blogs, yours. Okay. Seeing you on blogs with another bitch. Yours will be seeing me with a new man. Don't email me back. You've been a liability. What you talking about? Slow. Okay. That's what she said, y'all. That's what she said. And then she reposted it and said, nigga be delusional. I've been posting in my close friends, but tonight he tried it. Got back from vacation stressed. I'm done. Girl, that's what you said last time. Then she said he was sending her pictures of the two of them when they was together. I said, so you still was with him and stuff, like even after everything. And now you mad that you being played? I feel like you should have took this L quietly. That's your problem. You'll sit and not say anything for a minute, and then out of nowhere, you won't pop up and start fucking talking. And then you make yourself seem even dumber because it wasn't like you weren't warned. And now you mad because he hurt your feelings, even though he been out here being disrespectful. And that's what we keep telling all of you pick me women, is that a nigga that's disrespectful to any woman is going to be disrespectful to you. Hello. That's why you got to check these niggas at the door. Okay. And she went on to say, and I'm not changing my son's name to Maverick. Stop calling him that. His name is Knox. He's way different from the others. Hence why you told me you don't want him every other week like you get the others. Ladies, never have a baby by a married man. Let me be your example. Someone had to be it. I own my shit. Now what? You don't really own your shit. You owning your shit now because you don't have a choice. When the truth of the matter is, if you would have owned your shit right up around that Tasha K interview, maybe you could have saved yourself some heartache and pain. But here you are looking dumb. Okay? Telling us that this man is not being a good father to your child when we told you. Okay? Barbara and Shirley then been told y'all how these men flow when they don't care about your ass no more. And when they don't care about your ass no more, they play you like a soybean burger hoe. Okay? That's what they do. That's what they do. Y'all was so excited to be the little young side chicks running these niggas' pockets, taking these niggas from their wives. Y'all was so booked up. Now you over there with your motherfucking feelings hurt because he not doing for your child. Duh. We told you he was going to do that because that's what they do. That's what they do. You are embarrassment to him. You should have known that when he called you a peasant. He called you a peasant and you went and got pregnant for the nigga. I cannot. And I want y'all to stop being stupid. And when I say stop being stupid, girl, other women have done this before. We come and tell y'all about the women who have done this before. And you tell us we're bitter old bitches. So you know what? Make your mistakes. Look a fool. Because he made a fool of you. Tell me why. Okay. Let's listen to what they had to say.
2 hours. You ready?
He's on Sheree's Live.
All right, you guys. I'll be back. Make sure you tune in. Keep tuning in every Sunday.
So I guess Sheree got over. I guess Sheree got over hearing from Funky Dineva that Martell said she wasn't his type. Sheree brought her man Martell on Egg Live. Tune in for Love and Marriage Huntsville on September 10th.
And the finale coming very soon. All right.
Oh, tell them to tune in September 10th. Martell.
Oh, September 10th? That's Michelle's birthday. Okay, September 10th.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Spring, summer.
September, spring, summer. All right, see you guys.
We gonna walk down.
Child, this ain't the most thirsty son of a bitch. So he not even gonna really respond to old girl. He gonna come on here with Sheree and let that speak for him. He gonna come on here with Sheree in the storyline and let that speak for him and for them. Girl, I guess. Sheree, you look sad. You look way too cold and too old to be dealing with this. And what I mean by that is you put yourself in this stupid ass situation, and girl, I don't know why. It doesn't even look real. And that's the problem. Sheree responded to coleslaw on today. Oh, it was another one today, child. On who Instagram? Hold up. Let me see. Was it on Love and Marriage Huntsville's Instagram? Let me see. Okay, no. Hold up. No, I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing on here. Not right now. Hold up. Let me see. Original Straight No Chaser, maybe? Because y'all know, I know a lot of y'all be all up on top of it. And I be barely giving a fuck. Okay, hold up. What's this? Hold up. What's this? Somebody just sent me something. Okay, so Sheree. Oh yeah, Sheree responded with that "Who gonna check me, boo?" post. Yeah, I saw that. I thought y'all meant Ariane. I thought Ariane had said something. But y'all saying, hold up. Get your ass up my hood rug. Okay. Thank you to the Discord. Okay. Who gonna check me, boo? This what she put up, old and cold. Yeah, bitch, you may be old and cold, but this is still pathetic, okay? It's still pathetic, okay? That's how I feel about it. Because it doesn't seem real. It seems like he's using you and you're using him, and y'all playing in our faces. And it's just, we don't appreciate it. We don't appreciate it at all, okay? And it's upsetting me and my homegirls in the chat. Okay. Can you also touch on Iyanna? And I haven't seen it on the blogs I follow yet, but she posted it on her egg. Oh, why? I don't even care. I don't even care. They broke up. All of them TV show marriages always break up, y'all. Let me see. And then I'm leaving. I gotta leave. Okay. All right. What's going on, family? After much thought, we're saddened to share that we have separated and will begin the process of divorcing. While we have love for each other, our lives are going in different directions, and that's okay. We have love for each other means we do not love each other. Coming to this decision was far from easy, and we will always wish each other the best, the absolute best. Let me tell you something. I feel like the only reason he married her is because he felt like that's what he was supposed to do, but I don't think he ever really saw it for her like that. We hope all you, and I think whatever her insecurity is, whatever her trauma is what made her want to be with somebody who she knew wasn't really into her like that. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. We hope you all will give us some space as we close this chapter of our lives. Thank you to our close friends and family for loving us both through our experience. To the Love is Blind family and Netflix, thank you for this unforgettable opportunity and support. Each of you have brought overwhelming love and joy into our lives. This experience has taught us so much about ourselves, vulnerability, and love. We don't regret a single thing. Okay, so her and Jared broke up after just 1 year of marriage. Okay. And yeah, like I said, not surprised. I don't feel like they were ever going to make it because it didn't seem like he was really into her like that. Thank you, Cammie Smith, for the super chat. And I don't know why he wouldn't have been into her like that. She was adorable. Okay, adorable. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's all. All right, y'all. I'm going. I have to go. I will talk to you guys tomorrow for the Ooh Ladies First panel. You guys send us what you want us to talk about, at me and stuff on Instagram if you want us to talk about any gossip topics in particular besides the shows. Okay. Love you guys. And I will convene with you tomorrow. Peace out.